So the idea with this dock is it needed to be small enough that one person could move it, and really to be able to move it even with these materials, it has to break down into 5 pieces. So you start with 2 blue barrels and 2 2x4x8s. These are going to be held together by 2x2 baluster. These are about 99 cents a piece, and the reason these were chosen over heavier wood is simply because they're lighter. Each end of the 2x4 is notched out to allow gravity to hold in the baluster at each end. Then about a foot in, the first hole is drilled. Now, really the weight of the decking is going to be held in by 8 of these 6-inch lag bolts. So you're going to drill a pretty deep hole into each baluster ends by centering, marking it with a pencil, and making sure you go deep enough. You really don't want to split the wood here. The idea is just to nice snugly fit in these bolts. On each end, the balusters are going to be about a foot apart. This allows the barrel to ride high enough that it's flush with the top of the decking. And this picture better illustrates that. And what's really nice about this is once you are at this stage, the platform is very stable, even though the barrel is not connected to the barrel. So an impact wrench is very handy for putting in these long bolts. And there's the basic structure of the 3x8 frame. This illustrates how the frame is going to be in the future attached to the barrels. These are cargo straps that nicely fit around the barrel and around the 2x2s that form the base. The other significant thing is that metal lip there that is created. This is actually going to hold the middle of the decking, and what's unique about this is it's not going to be permanently attached to the deck, so the deck is just going to rest on top of that lip. So going forward, you're going to build out the deck, which in this case is 5/4 6-inch decking. But what's really important here is how you connect the deck. What we want the deck to do is be able to be split apart so that it's easier to move. If you tried to move one person move that top deck as one piece, it would be too heavy. And this is what you get in the end. So you build it on top of the frame so that everything lines up nicely, but then it comes apart, and you can kind of see that the one deck is supported on the far end and the right deck is on the closer end. Those will fit into those 2x2 notches that you initially cut into the 2x4s. And that's what the deck looks like. And as I said, those blue straps are not attached yet. And that's what it'll look like when you do attach the blue straps. Also, 4 boat cleats are put on the dock to keep the dock secure to the land. And you take it all apart into the 5 pieces. That is the 2 barrels, the 2 pieces of the decking, and the frame. And it's light enough that one of these garden hand carts can take the whole dock down to the river. And really the next step is simply putting the barrels into the river along with the frame on top, attaching the blue straps, and then laying in the 2 deck panels. And that's what it looks like in the end.